Here is footage from this camera so you can see exactly how it looks. But the nice thing about this camera is it is very small. It does have night mode and it has an internal battery. So you don't have to have it plugged into power all the time, though you can if you want to, and you can have it running 24/7. If you have it running just off the battery, you can kind of configure things to get more battery life depending on if you want to be notified for everything or only humans. You can even do some scheduling to preserve the battery life. So there's a lot of different ways you can customize this. I do want to point out that this was sent to me so I could make this video. Let me show you a closer look at what you get and how to set this up. So with the camera, you do get this mount. So if you want to mount this with the adhesive, and you can kind of change the angle. But the way this works is it just kind of snaps into place right there. So now you've got this mount that you can use. It also comes with this card reader as well as this USB-C charging cable. To use it, you want to download the Ocam Pro app, and you will need to get a micro SD card like this. Let's go ahead and install this now. Once you log into the app, you will need to create an account. So in my account, I do already have a camera. So we'll go ahead and plug this into power. It looks like after we plug into power, we do need to hit the reset button. Actually, I think we just need to turn this on. All right, so now it has a QR code on the phone. So I just scan that. Looks like it's working. So you can give it a name. We'll call this the Cube camera. That has you choose an installation location. We'll just do that. And you can see I am at my desk right by the router. So no issue there. And it's already detecting motion. Now there is a cloud storage option. By default, you got notifications on, motion detection, and a cloud video recording switch. And I'm just going to turn that off since I am not going to use the cloud. And you do get 3 days for free if you want to test that out. So if we press play here, then you can see the actual feed. So if I just point it to myself, it's going to detect motion as I am moving the camera. And here are some of the options you can do with that. Note you do have human frame and night vision. You can also flip the orientation. And if you want to view what's saved onto the TF card, you just come over here and it will show you the events. So you can see that motion that just now happened. And here's a look at some of the settings that you have. So one thing I would like to do is go ahead and just format this to make sure we're starting with a fresh TF card. By default, the audio is being recorded, but you can turn that off as well. There are a few different working modes. So if you look at these right now, by default, we're in the power saving mode, but you can also have it just continually recording. So if you plug in a USB-C cable, you can just leave it plugged in, and you can also do some customization. So you can add a time period for the different modes. You can also do some edits for different ways to save power. So for example, if I want to turn motion detection off, that will save some power, or I could just edit the frequency, but I'm just going to leave everything as the defaults. You can also set it for human detection, not just motion detection. You can check out the IP address at the device health. You can set some options for more monitoring functions. You can set a custom zone for what you want to monitor. As far as the setup process goes, it really just takes a few minutes, and I think the defaults are good enough. So you can just pair this with the app and then you are good to go. You put this anywhere you want. It does have night vision, and as you can see from some of these clips, this is what it looks like in different lighting situations. You can decide for yourself if you think this is good enough for you. The main thing I will comment on is it really is easy to set up. It has nice options for a basic camera. It's nice that you can set the different zones and that you can specify the notifications. So if you're looking for something really versatile or just something small like this, this is a great option.